money is just a very, very, very important tool. That's the way I see money. It's a tool.
How can we as women, as moms, preserve money?
Okay. Don't just focus on the very big thing.
Okay.
The people who are big, who do you want to know? Who do you want to call? Oprah,
Yes.
and all these musicians that you
Yes.
know, social media influencers,
Yes.
come home. Is it a caterer? Is it an event planner? Is it
Yes.
a podcast owner? Whoever it thinks you think you know and you are aspiring to be like, did they start what? Did they start at what you are seeing today?
Yes.
They did not start at what you are seeing today.
At what you like.
Are you ready?
Proverbs
Let it
31.
Man.
On this podcast, we're about discovering yourself, thriving, and empowering you. As parents, as mothers, we have to build ourselves up to be able to parent effectively whilst we thrive. Welcome to Alpha Mama Podcast. Hey Mama, my name is Yejude Oba, and this is Alpha Mama Podcast. On this episode, we're going to be talking about the Alpha Mama and our money. Yes, and today I have the beautiful, gorgeous Dame Jumoke, who is a capital market expert, and she's going to be teaching us how to get our money right. I'm all about moms being, zen and, thriving and, on their best game. But I know that money is important, and that's why you're here. And I'm so excited about going into it with you and just learning with you. And I can't forget that this gorgeous mama has a 26-year-old daughter. I cannot even I keep asking myself how, but yeah, she's a testimony as to how a woman can do great things in the marketplace, and also be a wonderful mama and still be hot like this. Sorry, I don't know if you feel comfortable because I keep saying hot.
Please, preach it.
Okay.
We're not shy with it.
All right. Welcome to Alpha Mama Podcast.
Thank you.
I hope we get into it now. We have to get into it. So the first thing I want to ask you is, how important is money in the life of a mom that is thriving?
Let's not beat about the bush.
Okay.
Money is very, very important. Period.
Poor.
It is very, very important. I know we all talk about, money is not everything, money is not the ultimate, money is not life.
Yeah.
And yes, money should not be the ultimate for everyone and not be your God or, your deciding factor for everything. But just as you said, for a mama or a mom that needs to thrive, whether we like it or not, money is important. Because money opens doors, money gives you access, money makes you be able to take decisions in a calm manner.
Yes.
Money takes away pressure.
Yes.
Money gives you choices.
Yes.
And I mean, if you just ask yourself, what are the things that are important for me to thrive? These are the things. So, I mean, and if you look at what we're talking about you being able to thrive. Thriving is not just physical thriving. It's mental thriving.
Yes.
It's psychological thriving.
Yes.
And all of these things come from taking away stress from you, taking away stress from making decisions, taking away stress from thinking, taking away stress from even being able to act, taking away stress from being able to be present. And I mean, for moms, our children, being able to be present with our children, being able to be present with our families. Money is just a very, very, very important tool. That's the way I see money. It's a tool. And yes, so it's important, whether we like it or not.
You heard it from the experts. Money is important. Don't shy away from it. I don't know why we keep shying away. Like, you just don't want to talk. Like, when we have any empowerment thing for women, we want to just put money as last. Money is one of the first things we have to talk about. It will help a lot. There are many things that money can answer. It's keke inyerere. I don't know. It helps even the gospel needs money. Yeah, the gospel of truth. Yeah. When we talk about money, we always almost think that it is one way with moms, with mothers, with women. That when you choose to follow money or pursue earning money and having financial power, you have to, your the home front is like left behind, like you can't have both. So now I'm going to delve into a specific type of mom, because moms come in different forms and
Yes,
sizes.
absolutely.
Yeah, the stay-at-home mom, how can she get her money right?
Okay. So kudos to you, stay-at-home moms. At the end of the day, we must all hype each other.
Yes.
The stay-at-home mom, is cheering the career mom, and the career mom is cheering the stay-at-home mom. We both must learn from each other, how to
Yes.
manage life, right?
Yes.
And for a stay-at-home mom, I think what I would say is what you have as one of your most precious commodity is time. So let's start there. So you have time, and when I use the word time, because you're at home, and I'm speaking in reality of let's speak realities of Lagos, for example.
Yes.
You're not on the road 1 hour, the 2
2
hours,
hours
3
in
hours,
traffic.
so you have a bit more time,
Yes.
because you're in the home front. This is not to say you do not have things that you're doing at
Oh
home.
yes,
Please
yes.
get it
It's
right.
some things that don't come into play with your time.
With your time,
You are, of course, it's not
exactly. So
We
you
know.
have time. So when you need to make money, there's two things I always tell to anyone about money. There's making the money, and there's preserving the money. Those are two big buckets. And I feel a lot of time we just talk about, you need to make money, you need to make money, you need to make money. But when you make the money, what next? Because preserving the money is also as important as making the money.
Sure.
If maybe even more important.
More, I think it's more.
Maybe even more important.
Because some of us know how to make money and not keep it.
Absolutely.
God, I reject it.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
let's talk about making money, right? As a stay-at-home mom. I think the world has evolved so significantly and has empowered stay-at-home moms
Yes.
with various avenues how they can make money. And that kind of money, which is the first type of money we say you make, is what we call active income. And that word active is just the English definition. Something is going on, which means you're actively involved in making that money.
Yes.
And there are so many tools and channels now. There's all sorts of businesses you can go into now, whether you're making food from home, fashion from home, social media businesses that are going on now, or you're buying and selling, products using social media. Now I buy a lot of my things on social media today.
And you don't have to have a shop.
You don't have
literally
to.
Your sitting room could be the store.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you don't know it, let me say to you now, you have a huge client base.
Yes.
People like us are so busy that I don't have the time to go into the shop every time to go and look for things. So I literally buy everything online, which means you have a client base you can tap into. Right? You just need to find what is that unique thing that is unique about you. So you can have, you can have content creation.
Yes.
You can have what we call freelancing. What is your superpower? What are you good at?
Virtual assistant.
And I need moms to hear me. You are more than just being a mom. Before you became a mom, you went to school, you went to uni, you went to secondary school, you went to uni. There's something about you in uni that they used to know.
Yes.
Were you the
that makes you special.
dancing shoes of uni? Were you the she can write anything? Were you the lyric? There's just something.
Were you the talker till?
There
like
was
some
something
people.
about you that was unique. Don't let that die. Don't let that go away because you're now become a mom. You can actually use that tool or that unique thing about you to make money today. Because there's something called freelancing. There are people who are writing articles for people. There are people who are doing virtual personal assistance for people. There are people who are doing wardrobe management for people. FYI people, I have a wardrobe consultant. I just don't know how to dress sometimes, so I need someone who's going to package me.
Okay.
And all she does is she's good at it. She
Wow.
knows this jewelry is best for your skin tone, and this. She knows, Jumoke, no, don't wear dark blue. You need to be wearing purples. This. She will see things online and she will recommend to me. FYI, I pay her something small for that. And all she needs is her laptop.
And one will easily just think that the only people that need stylists are maybe people in front of a camera every day.
Look, like I told you from the beginning, money is important.
Yes.
For me and where I am in my own life, I need that because I don't have the skill set for it. But she has the skill set for it, and she packages it for me, and she identifies these things, and so happy to pay
she
her
gets
a small,
paid.
and she get paid. So what am I saying? She probably was a fashionista in school. She probably
Yes.
was the one who see dressed up and say, she knows how to wear everything. She has taken that tool and made money, made
Out of it.
and money out of it. What is your tool?
What is your
Identify it, and you can make money out of it. The brilliant thing about it, with the internet, with the world becoming now what we call a global village, someone out there will buy your product. So that's making money actively. Are you good at cooking? Cook and sell. Are you good at fashion? Sew and sell. Are you good at consulting? Do the job. You were HR before, you're now at home. You can do HR consulting. There's so many small businesses coming up now who need someone who will manage the HR for them, who will manage admin for them. These are things that as a mom, a stay-at-home mom, you can do from home. What I think I want us to remember as stay-at-home moms to do is be pragmatic. You will not earn the KPMG money from day one. You will not earn who is the big people from day one. You will start small and build a reputation and build business. So let us be pragmatic. It is not, I want to start a cooking business
and you want to be like,
you need to, and you say, I need to go to China and go and buy all the plates. No.
Be pragmatic means
be reasonable, be sensible. There's a time for everything. You will grow.
You will grow.
You
can grow, actually.
You can grow.
Yes.
Let me. I will speak. I didn't start out wearing what I wear today. I used to go to Yaba and pick it in Yaba. Yeah. But what we will do is we make sure to go to the laundry, wash it very nice, and press it well.
Yes.
And you come out, and I worked in a bank, one of the top tier banks in Nigeria then. So
you weren't even poor. It's just smart decision.
It was just smart decision. At that point in time, I was fending for myself and everything. So I had to make sure the money goes everywhere it needs to go to.
Yes.
And
priorities.
At that point in time, it didn't mean I didn't have the money to be buying all the brand
designer.
new. We buy what is available accessible to us, clean and neat, and nobody could ever say
no. Yes, I feel like we need to know that you can look expensive and well put together without spending all the money you have. You don't have to wear the brands that your favorite influencers are wearing. At least not now.
Not now. You will get there.
Yes, you will.
So being pragmatic also, even when you go into the business, is very important for that business to be successful.
Yes.
Right. So those are so many ways you can make money, and there are so many people I see out there doing these things. So kudos to all of them. And so if you're a mom that hasn't started, bite the bullet. You can start, let me give you practical. You can start by offering it to your friends first of all. And that's a very cheap, inexpensive way to test the product, and even the product you want to do, what you want to try and put out there, the acceptance of it. Yes. Offer it to your friends. Let them give you candid feedback. Offer it to your family. Let them give you. You're starting out, yes, maybe do it for free. It's not going to be endless.
Something for free and you tell me it's not good.
Well,
yeah.
Another learning point, Vijay.
Yeah.
If they give you something for you and they tell you do not do, then accept it. Accept it. Because they're telling you the truth.
Yes.
And if you want someone to pay you for it, it has to be good.
So you have to tell them that don't try to just be nice.
No, they have to tell you the truth. In fact, make it a condition that I'm offering this thing for you to be free because I want to hear you. Yes. Let me have the hard conversations now than let it be a client outside that is giving me this hard conversation.
Yes.
And you really, really have to be honest with yourself. And it takes very little for these things to be very successful, honestly.
Yeah, I have a story to share about that. My food business that everybody sort of knows me with. I didn't start it because I wanted to go into that. It was just because I like to host, I like to cook, I like people, and then a friend of mine wanted to have a baby shower, and the friends, it's always a surprise, these things.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Can you just cook for us and bring?" And I was like, "We'll pay." I was like, "No, I'll bring it." And I brought the food. Then one of the friends there was pregnant, and she was like, "I would like you. I heard you cooked." Our own friends that I'm not friends with. I heard you cook. I want you to, and that's how. And little by little, and it didn't start glamorous like that. It wasn't. I used to cook, put in packs for 500 naira, and I'll take to offices and sell. And I knew, I didn't even know it was weird because I was raised with a work ethic. My mom never made us feel like we were too good for a job. In fact, the things we saw as worst were the things that my mom was like, you must be the one to pack plates when we go to events. You will be, so we will be like, my friends are at this event, like, why? Like, well, are they feeding you? Go and pack those plates. And that, I think that plays into how we raise our children also.
Absolutely.
And I want to ask you, how can we make sure that these values, that financial values that were taught to us, because I feel like to some extent, even not for social media and some of us changing now, we were raised with some morals about money, like do not compare yourself. Know that there's a time for everything. We are losing it sometimes because there's no way you see something too much. You see everybody slaying, they are looking nice, that you too will not want to do that. Where's the balance?
I love the word you used, work ethic, and I love the word morals we were brought up with. And let's not get it wrong. There's nothing wrong with looking nice and being nice and all of those things.
Throwing parties, or
as long as you are not going to go and do it for the Joneses just because they are doing it, you want to do it, and you cannot afford it. That's being stupid as far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry if I'm being hard this morning or afternoon.
You're not even hard enough.
It's being stupid because you don't know how they have sourced that thing, but you know that you cannot afford it, so why go there?
Why?
But I think, speaking to how we raise our children, and now let me speak to my experience. And look, I learned all through, raising my daughter. Not that I have everything known. The natural feeling for us is, oh, what I experienced, I don't want my children to experience, and that's absolutely fine. That's right. But you need to let your children know that because they are not experiencing that, it's a privilege, whether you like it or not.
Is knowing enough? Because sometimes
when I use the word knowing, the knowing is not just telling. The knowing is they need to experience.
So you have to train a little bit of struggle.
Yes.
Earning things.
Yes.
Because I asked my husband, I was like, how do we put in a little bit of, we don't have everything yet, we are still trying to be up there. But like, at least I know that the comfort I have now, like they have now, I didn't have it. How can we throw in that struggle?
It starts with simple things in the house. Do they wash their plates? Do they clean their room? Or you have nanny, you have governess, you have everybody in the house, which is not wrong. It's not fine. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with you having nanny in the house.
Yes.
But they can have the nanny in the house and they can clean their room.
Yes.
You and I grew up, and I'm very sure we will wash everything. We will wash our clothes and wash daddy and mommy's clothes.
Yes.
Didn't mean we didn't have house help in the house.
We did.
We had a house help in my house, and yet we used to wake up 5 o'clock because everybody had the chores they must do before they leave the house. There was the wash the car. We had a poultry in my house, so you must, go and clean the poultry, pack the eggs, and feed the poultry.
And there were people that could do it.
We had the poultry had employed staff. Don't get it wrong. There was
why
two
were
gentlemen.
You doing it? Oh my god!
No, but because my dad was
just made sure
that thing is bringing money. That thing is paying your school fees. You have to understand it. You have to understand that it takes work and there's time and effort and something put into it to bring out this good thing you're enjoying.
There's a process.
There's process. There's effort. It doesn't come free of charge.
Yes.
Right? You will wake up to put water on the fire for bathing. You will cook the breakfast, to get ready to go to work, to school. So I grew up in that manner. And so I made sure my daughter, while I had help, because I had to have help, because I'm a career woman, but I didn't make it look like because you have a house help in the house, then you do not know how to do anything. I mean, even for a girl, she must know how to do things in the house now. And now we have learned that even our boys must learn everything as well.
Yeah, because society now, everybody has to.
Look, it's life skill. It's no longer about what a woman must do or a man must do. It's a life skill.
So you don't want your son
Is he not going to live as a bachelor at some point in life?
You don't even want him to be married. Then the wife is stressed out because this. So
my daughter had.
They will talk.
My daughter had chores she must do before we leave to go home. Go to school in the morning. She just had chores. She had chores when she was on holiday. There was a standard chores, and it was just not anyhow chores. It was chores to teach her work ethic and responsibility. That is the way we can link the goodwill and the good benefits we've had in our own lives now, where we don't want our children to experience or suffer in court or struggle, but without them losing and understanding the gift of access, the gift of goodwill, the gift of money the gift of living a good life, let them know that you pay for it, but this is what it takes to going into what you paid for. Let them wash their socks now. Let them clean their room. Let them pack their toys. Let them carry their plate and wash it. Yes, let them break one or two. You won't die.
Okay.
Buy the one that is not the
Breakable.
sets. It's not the
And
the
give
set
them.
for dinner. They can
Let
use
them
their
do it.
own. Let them learn responsibility. Let them sweep the floor and mop the floor. Yes, they will sweep the floor and mop the floor, and auntie will still come back and do a proper job. But they've learned, they've done it. You see, what it does is they get to be responsible even when they go out there. And something I think I've seen is that it just naturally makes them leaders.
Yeah, because an expert, I've forgotten, I don't want to quote the wrong person. He said, do you want confident children? He said the best way is to give them responsibility. Because it's not by saying you are strong, you are smart, you are kind, you are the best. No, when they believe it. And how can they believe it? It's by knowing they can make stuff happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, I engage with a lot of millennials, they're Gen Z that come into the workplace today. I promise you, when you see, we're doing things in a group or a team, and you just find some will just naturally, okay, can we do it this way, this way? Okay, please, you do this. They just become natural leaders. They just take over.
Yes.
When you delve into their backgrounds, you will find that these were children who were already doing these things at home.
Yes.
So when they came into society, it's very easy to just naturally step up and do the things that need to be done. So as much as we are blessed, right, and we have access, we have more resources to offer our children the best of the worlds, absolutely nothing wrong with it. But don't forget to teach them life skills. Let's call it life skills. It's not about just morals. It's life skills, because they are going to leave home.
Yes.
And they need to be able to be confident in themselves, and confident in their abilities to do these things outside in society. So making money, very important.
Very important. Yes.
As you're making the money, teaching them. You cannot be there cooking and packing, and he or she crossed his leg on PS5 in the room.
In the sitting room.
You should come and wrap the spoon.
Yes, stay.
Come and wrap the spoon.
Yes.
Come and pick the toothpick and put it inside each bag.
Yes.
Join and understand.
And we see these things.
Understand. Let them
Nancy
understand.
Woman, she cooks with her children.
Yeah.
And there's a way we watch some things as entertainment. Sometimes when you see what is right, you can adapt it into your life. Like she cooks, her son can cook, her daughter can cook well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
I really like that, the way you put it together.
Yeah.
Now, you said that keeping money is different from building it or like making it.
Preserving our money.
Preserving our money is different from making it. How can we as women, as moms, preserve money?
Okay. You're going to give me some time here. Let me go into it a little bit.
Yeah.
So you've made the money now in what we call active income. This is active business or we talked about active business because we're speaking to our single moms, right?
Yeah.
Or you could also be a career woman who is earning a salary too as well, and so that's still your active income, right? Preserving your money is two things. You can also preserve your money from what we call passive income, and I'll talk to it a bit so you can hear the word active and passive. The first one, you are actively involved. The second one, you don't have to be involved in it day by day.
Yeah.
The money, when they say let your money work for you, that's that one.
Yes.
So you've made the money, let the money go and work for you, right? And the thing about preserving money that I want a lot of people don't get is, do not let fear to hold you down. And what do I mean by fear? If I ask most people today, where did you keep your money? Where's your money?
In the bank, man.
Sugar.
In the bank. But my husband knows about money, so he knows how to put money.
For me, I want to know. You and I have to have another conversation when we finish.
I will.
Your money
cannot
be in the bank. Jonah.
Yes, our money in it puts it somewhere. But me,
when you make it, let it enter the bank. Okay.
But it should not stay there.
Current account.
We have money that we'll be spending. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, wait. Current account does not pay you anything. It's just sitting there doing nothing.
Yes.
In actual fact, they are using your money and hoping that you don't come and take the money. Savings account is going to pay you 3%, 4%. How much is inflation today? Don't get confused, my mommies. Inflation, that's a very big word, right? That we financial people talk about. How much is basket of rice January versus bag of rice January versus bag of rice now? How much has that price increased? That is inflation. So don't let the big word be confusing you or scare you.
I'm like, hey,
guess
we are going
how
deep.
much was basket of tomato in January? How much
Yes.
is it now? By how much has the price changed?
Increased,
That's inflation.
yes.
No. Don't let anybody.
That's what it means.
That's what it means.
Okay.
Right? If the price of things are moving by, let's take it that, let's say it has moved by like 20%. So the price in January has increased by 20% as of now.
Yes.
Right? If it has increased by 20%, has your money grown by 20%?
In the bank, no.
Good. That is the very simple logic about how you must be thinking of how can I grow my money.
Okay.
My money must grow at the same rate at which this inflationary pressure is
But
growing.
we buy gold now, and we can buy land.
And it's very good.
But we cannot afford to buy land.
And it's
every
very
time.
good. But just not everybody can buy gold. Not everybody can afford to buy gold.
Okay.
Not everybody can afford to buy land.
Okay.
Remember that we're encouraging you to start somewhere
where you are, yes,
and grow.
Yes.
So before you get there, which is by the time you're buying gold and buying land,
you're already
reached
up,
up,
small,
which
small.
is very good.
Reach up.
Very good.
Small.
For those of you who haven't gotten there, the small money you made, you did this catering business.
Okay.
And the profit you made from this catering business is 500,000 naira.
Okay.
You need to put it in an investment or in something that is going to earn you more than 5%. Remember that we just talked about the inflation is at
what are
20.
these things?
Because
some they used to run away.
No, I'm coming there. I'm coming there. No. I'm coming there. And I'm not asking you to go to MMM.
It's not MMM. Some people, they'll say they used to do investments with people.
No.
They used to not double money. So they say we are investing your money.
No.
Some farm people have carried people money away.
Well, and I very much agree with you.
Okay.
I'm very risk averse, but still don't let fear paralyze you that you take no action.
Okay.
For example, federal government treasury bills. Today, we give you 27%.
Wow. So your money is
federal government is not going anywhere. And federal government, when I use the word treasury bill, simple English, you are borrowing the federal government your money.
Wow.
And the tenors can be 90 days, 60 days, up to 1 year.
Okay.
For federal government, right? But you can even still buy short tenors, right? Which means I can decide I want to do only 1 month on. I can decide I want to do 2 months on. I can decide I want to do 4 months, 5 months. Wow. But the point is, see where you're putting your money. It's a more safer one. Federal government is not upping and going anywhere.
We are here together.
We are all here together.
Yes.
So you give your money to the federal government. 3 months on, I think is around 18% now. Now, 5% versus 18%.
That's something. Yes.
It's only 2% remaining inside that our 20%.
Yes.
Remember that that's only 3 months.
Yes.
So by the time you do 3 months, it mature, you get money, then you do another 3 months, you will cover that remaining 2%.
Yes.
So treasury bills is
treasury
one.
Bills.
I will preach treasury bill to anybody, any day, any time.
How
and
it's
just very easy.
Down?
Go to your bank and tell your bank, I want treasury bills.
Oh, any bank, just go there.
Wherever your bank account is, go there.
Okay.
I want treasury bills.
You should have minimal amount.
You should have. The beautiful thing about it is your bank can sell to you. Okay. You don't have to be the amounts from the government is a bit high, but not a problem. Your bank
they can break it down for you. Wow.
So go to your account office and say treasury bill. Say that my money in my account, it cannot slip in my account. Well, remember that first of all you do what we call the budgeting. You must have the one for expenses.
Yes.
I mean, you have the regular expenses that you need to manage. So you do that. Remember when I used the example of the person who made profit? That's profit.
Profit.
She has removed the money for the next batch of the business, right? Profit, which is money you don't need to be spending right now. And one thing we must remember as we mothers is we are naturally wired to care for people. We have to know ourselves and learn about ourselves. We're naturally wired to care. We're naturally wired to worry. We're naturally wired to want to solve everybody's problem.
Yes.
So when we hear this person has this issue, we hear that person has this issue, we hear this person has this issue, we want to do it.
Or your child
and
wants
there's
new
money
shoes.
in that account, you are going to take that money and do it.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let it bounce.